Welcome into In Focus tonight. I'm Kelly Swoop. Another Trump tweet goes viral, but this time it's the GOP's nominee's eldest son. Donald Trump Jr.'s tweet compares the Syrian refugee crisis to candy. In Focus reporter Mallory Safaste has reaction tonight from a Maryland group helping place Syrian refugees right here in our state.
Kelly, the tweet reinforces the presidential hopeful stance that he's against the resettlement of Syrian refugees in the United States. But the controversy comes from the way Trump Jr. made that point when he compared the nearly 4.8 million human beings now without a home to a bowl of Skittles.
Colorful language is not new to the Trump campaign, but the latest comment involving Skittles has left a taste in many mouths that's anything but sweet.
It was very disturbing. Skittles are candy, refugees are people.
Ruben Chandra Sekar oversees the resettlement of Syrian refugees in Baltimore and Silver Spring. He's referring to this tweet shared by Donald Trump Jr. on Monday that shows a bowl of Skittles and asks, "If I told you just 3 would kill you, would you take a handful?" That's our Syrian refugee problem. While it wasn't tweeted by the GOP nominee, it reflects Donald Trump's views on accepting refugees into the United States, suggesting it's a threat to our national security.
I'm putting the people on notice that are coming here from Syria as part of this mass migration, that if I win, they're going back.
The concern also stems from cases in Europe where 4 terrorists posing as Syrian refugees made their way to Paris to carry out attacks on behalf of the Islamic State.
In the Skittles tweet, he was kind of tapping into fear some Americans feel that, extremists might be coming in with refugees. What is the reality of that?
The U.S. has resettled over 3 million refugees since we've started resettling refugees. And we have the most sophisticated vetting process on the planet.
According to the Cato Institute, the chance of an American being murdered in a terrorist attack caused by a refugee is 1 in 3.64 billion per year.
They're seeking safety and they're seeking a place where their children can grow up in peace.
Last month, the U.S. reached its goal of resettling 10,000 Syrian refugees in the 2016 fiscal year. 250 of them were resettled here in Maryland. And according to the U.S. Department of State, the average screening process for most refugees typically takes 18 to 24 months.
Multiple in-face interviews, providing of documentation to prove who they are, as well as the vetting of their background stories and their identities through multiple agencies before they're given a decision to travel.
Above all, he says the tweet is misleading and not reflective of the reality Syrian refugees are trying to escape.
I'm really asking all Americans to embrace this history and this tradition of giving sanctuary to those who are displaced and to reject stereotyping of immigrants, bigotry, and xenophobia.
Skittles maker Wrigley Americas has also responded to the tweet. In a statement, they said, quote, "Skittles are candy, refugees are people. We don't feel it's an appropriate analogy," end quote.
Thanks a lot, Mallory.